Good evening. Welcome to MBCI. Welcome to our spring concert. Incredibly hard to believe that already we're at May 30th and doing this for the final time this year. I was just telling the grade 5s that I love it when they're already seated up here because I feel better about the opening. Tonight is a special night for lots of reasons. Not only because we gather together, share our musical gifts in celebration of the work that we do here at MBCI and the learning that happens. With our music, we glorify our Creator God. And tonight, it is our grade 12s. I've been told several times, corrected in the hall, it is not the final concert for some of them. But in this way, with all of us together, it is their final concert tonight. And so tonight we, with a spirit of celebration, listen to them and enjoy their musical gifts. Also tonight, we are awarding grade 9 and grade 12 music awards later in our program. And those are student-nominated awards, and Mr. Reimer will lead us through that later. And then in your program, great length goes to share what has happened in the life of the MBCI music program. So if you have a moment, or perhaps you did as you waited, a lot has happened, and we do give thanks tonight for the opportunity this year to do a full program and to perform in so many places in so many ways. And on top of that, there's many thank yous in our program tonight. I wish that we could take time to acknowledge every person that has given to this program and to our school, making it a success. But please know, in a spirit of gratitude, how grateful we are for all of the things that so many of you do to support our programs, and especially in a musical year that multiplies greatly. So thank you so much on behalf of MBCI. And I'd like to, just as we begin and before I open in prayer this evening, I would like to ask us to honor Mr. Reimer and Mr. Clausen, who I think is probably in the band room, for their incredible work, energy, and time this year for our music program. Thank you. Gracious God, we come to you this evening and give thanks. We give thanks for this school. We give thanks for the community that surrounds the learning of our students, the work that we do together. And God, we glorify you this evening with the gifts of our students and our staff. We thank you for all of the ways that we've been surrounded with blessings, for all of the people that have helped to make the music making possible in this place. And we just ask now your blessing upon our evening together in celebration of our musical gifts to you. Amen.
Yes, good evening. That was our grade 5 choir performing for the first time on their own. Let's give them another hand. As you heard about 17 times or so, that song was called Sing Me a Song. Actually written, composed by someone who was originally from Manitoba, Leonard Entz, who's known across the country for sure for his composing. Very prolific writer. Still writing nowadays, I think living in Southern Ontario, although maybe some of you know where he is actually and what he's up to. But yeah. Next we're going to continue with the theme of joy and lightheartedness. The grade 7 choir is going to sing a tune called Joy. It's by Jim Papoulis from the States, and the tune is all about maintaining hope, persevering, and finding the joy that kind of underlies life throughout the way.
So what we're about to perform is Light of a Clear Blue Morning by Dolly Parton, arranged by our own Scott Reimer. And it's a song about hope. So I can see the light of a clear blue morning, right? It's a song about breaking over that ridge and Finding a New Hope, which is in line with our theme tonight. So without a lot of talking, here is the Chamber Singers.
Thank first song the senior concert choir will be singing is Butterfly, composed by Mia Makarov and made famous by the Finnish vocal group Ryaton. The background parts of this song represent the wings of the butterfly, fluttering in the breeze as it explores the beauty of this newfound world. This butterfly knows that its life is brief, but it still chooses to embrace the joy of life and make the most of its time.
Hello. So our next song will be El Guido. From one insect to another, we will now sing a piece composed just over 500 years ago by one of the most famous composers of the Renaissance period, Josquin de Prix. El Guido is a lively little tune which is fitting since its name means the cricket in Italian. It boasts that the cricket is a good singer who can sing for a long time. That, unlike those fickle little birds who flit off too quickly, he faithfully remains where he is. Of course, when it gets hot outside, he likes to conserve his energy so that he only may sing for love. Cricket to a Caribbean cricket. The intermediate concert choir will now sing Lucky Little Cricket, a calypso tune that talks about someone who has lost their cricket. They just found it and it brought them good fortune, but now it's blended into its surroundings and can't be found. A cricket that can be heard but not seen. Sounds like someone's basement in July. We hope you enjoy this fun little tune, as sad as it may be.
One day a spiritual with a gospel-style rhythm and harmonies, arranged by Rollo Dillsworth. The original version of the song would have likely been sung in the fields by slaves to provide a pace for their work, and it speaks of the hope they would have had for a better life and the glory that awaited for them in heaven once their work on earth was done. Here is Walk in Jerusalem.
I want to be ready.
Thanks, Intermediate Choir. As the grade sixes are coming up, maybe I'll just take a moment to thank a few people. First, a lot of them are in the program. Hopefully they're all in the program, so do take a look at that. But thanks so much to our administration for the support they show us. Always, unwaveringly. It's really, really terrific to work in a school community that supports the arts and supports music specifically so richly. Number two, the staff that we get to work with on a daily basis, who are compromising with us and us with them, and it really is a community here at MBCI. It's a really great honor to work with the staff here. I want to pay special recognition over here to Amanda Hahn-Tomchuk, who has played with us for years. It's been a pleasure to get to know her and work with her. And I will thank all the students for their hard work. It's been a great year. We're not quite done, but it's a nice big finale concert here. And finally, thank you so much, parents and families and friends that are supporting these young people. It's really, really great to have such support from home when it comes to music and being creative and doing something meaningful with our exhaust fumes, as I like to say. So, thanks for being here tonight. This is the grade 6 choir. They'll be singing a tune called People Get Ready, which is a combination of the tune that you probably know by Curtis Mayfield from 50 years ago or 60 years ago or something like that, that made famous by the Impressions, I think. And then combining that with a traditional song, This Train is Bound for Glory. So this is People Get Ready by the grade 6 choir.
This train is bound for glory, this train. This next song is called When You Believe. Our mass choir song may be familiar to you if you've seen the movie The Prince of Egypt from DreamWorks. This is the story of the Israelites and their attempt to escape slavery as they demonstrated a steadfast hope through difficult times. In this song, you will hear Hebrew text that translates to the following. I will sing to the Lord, who is like you, celestial in glory. We also have these string players over here who will be playing strings.
Singing faith and before we get to the next number on the program, I wanted to mention something that was left off of the program deliberately because it was going to be a surprise for Levi's mother, Mrs. Thiessen. But that last mass choir number that you heard with the beautiful strings at the front, that wasn't actually part of the original arrangement. That was added on, and that was arranged by Levi Thiessen, who was playing cello. So that's pretty awesome. Now I'll give the microphone over.
Hello, my name is Natalie. The grade 6 concert band performed 3 selections at the recent festival. They chose Midnight Mission to play for you tonight because it sounded different. What's the mission? Why is that midnight? The composer marks the music sneaky, which might explain. Maybe the mission is to sneak the last piece of chocolate cake from the fridge at midnight. Maybe a younger sibling has the same idea, because the music breaks into a battle at one point. Did they end up sharing? We'll never know. You can make up your own story. Enjoy the music.
Hello, my name is Logan. The grade 7 concert band also performed 3 selections at the recent festival. March Zuma was one of these. The word Zuma means peace in some languages. Being a lively march and in minor key, the music might not come across as peaceful, but you will hear 2 different melodies presented separately, then at the same time. Maybe one idea of peace comes out of fitting different elements together that complement each other in harmony. Music has the power to show this. cartoon symphony a few weeks ago at an elementary school. Most of the cartoon themes in this medley date back to the 60s and 70s, but have become classics over time, whether or not you've actually seen the shows. Mr. Clausen was too busy with violin and swimming lessons as a kid on Saturday mornings, but he knew the songs. How many of the 7 can you name? They are listed in the program if you need to cheat.
Just there before Ray says something, I want to acknowledge one of our percussionists with a little bit more facial hair than some of the others, filling in. Mr. Paul Clausen is filling in for an injured player. And we're very glad that Paul is here, and luckily he knows this music. So let's thank Paul for being here on very short notice.
Hello, my name is Rhea. Now we have some Canadian content. Windjammer, Voyage Aboard a Tall Ship by Robert Buckley. Mr. Buckley was once the guest of billionaire Jimmy Pattison on a large ship gliding through Victoria Harbour. Mr. Pattison took out his trumpet and began playing a beautiful melody which echoed back off the surrounding cliffs. In this music, you'll hear an ocean drum and 3 trumpets echoing each other on a melody similar to the one Mr. Pattison played on the deck of his ship.
playing through some music for fun in class. They came across the great locomotive chase by Robert W. Smith. Some band members suggested we actually perform it. Since it needs very large percussion section and many special effects, we decided to invite the intermediates and younger players to join the combined band. The music tells the story of a great battle between the trains bringing food and supply to the army, while the other army ripped the sections of the train track to slow them down.
All right, how about that combined band? Woo! Not often enough do you see, 37 trumpets playing together again? Right. Okay, everyone, we have one song left, and before that we have one important thing that we want to do, and that is a little bit of a recognition of some of the hard work here. So, Mr. Clausen and I value each one of our music students, as the success of the group depends on the contributions of every member. As with many other things, our music program has been through a lot in the last few years, and the upper grades have experienced this the most. But these students have been real troopers, consistently coming through time and time again with consistent extra effort, enthusiasm, and leadership. Whether coming for classes nearly every lunch of the cycle, or showing by their example what it takes to bring a major musical to the stage, and then 5 days after wrapping that musical up, Shrek, showing up energized to perform completely different repertoire for our MBCI benefit dinner at the convention center. Before we get into the music awards, Mr. Clausen and I would like us to take a moment to show appreciation to all of our older music students. Could we have all the grade 8 to 12 music students stand up wherever you are? And could we just acknowledge the efforts and work they put in? All right, moving on. Each spring, MBCI recognizes 6th grade 9 students and 6th grade 12 students with music awards. The award process begins with all students given a voice in the selection process through peer nomination. Students in any grade can nominate up to 6 students each in both eligible grades. Students are asked to give a rationale for their choices, detailing on how those nominees excel at several or all of these criteria. There are 8 of them. How they use their musical gifts to glorify God and how they encourage others to do so. How they show exemplary participation in music classes. How they demonstrate superior musicianship. How they show positive leadership and citizenship at our school. How they show a willingness to help and work together with others in music. Their participation in co-curricular music ensembles, their participation in music ministry at their church, and their participation in music activities outside of MBCI. Many students in every grade participated in the nominating process this year. In fact, a greater number of students took part this year than any other year since we started peer nominations in 1996, so says Mr. Clausen. He also says, just as an aside, Ms. Buller was in the first group of recipients. Side note. No big deal. She still keeps it in her office if you ever want to hear her play. I'm sure she'd be happy to. Many students in every grade participated in the nominating. Well, I already said that. All those nominations this year gave us a list of many students to choose from. Nominees and their contributions were discussed at length by Mr. Clausen and me in order to determine the recipients. Over their time at MBCI, nominees have shown themselves to be leaders in our ensembles. Concert band, concert choir, jazz band, vocal jazz, chamber singers. Some were in the cast, pit orchestra, or on the production team of Shrek, or Oliver 4 years ago, or even Willy Wonka 6 years ago. Many have organized, participated in talent chapels and worship bands, and served in music on Stuco or LOL. They share their musical gifts in church. Some have participated in the Manitoba Band Association's Junior Band Summer Camp. Others have volunteered repeatedly at the Manitoba Music Conference and performed at MBCI's benefit dinner. Several take private lessons, sometimes on multiple instruments. They teach private lessons and volunteer to perform with other ensembles at MBCI. They are consistently on time for rehearsals and make a big impact in their ensembles. They are always looking for extra ways to help and serve others. In short, they are invaluable to our school's music program and to the larger community. Today we want to honor 6th grade 9s and 6th grade 12s, nominated by their peers and chosen by us, their teachers, from among many worthy candidates. Recognizing you publicly is to affirm what it is that we value. You are role models who have put back into our school many times over what you have received in musical enrichment and service. Mr. Clausen and I would like to present the following recipients, starting with the grade 9s with music awards. Please come to the front of the stage as you are called, and perhaps we could hold applause until all 6 have been called. Grade 9, Allison Penner, Anne Elvabo, Mackenzie Epp, Maya Goodman, Saloni Hartwig, and Thomas Kasdorf. Please come. Disappeared on us.
Okay, I'm going to hold Saloni's thing for her. All right. Later on, no wonder.
And now the grade 12s. Again, please come forward to the front of the stage and we will applaud all 6. Here are the 6th grade 12s. Hannah Storsley, Norel Ditchfield, Seth Walters, Simon Entz, Sophie Hildebrandt, and Zachary Carrier. Come on up.
Hello, my name is Robin. We thought it would be a good idea to leave you on a happy note. In April 2014, the MBCI Music Tour took our senior concert choir and band to New York and Washington, D.C. At the time, Pharrell Williams' single Happy was charting on Billboard and wildly popular. You could not go anywhere in New York City and not hear this song being played, sung, and danced to in the streets. Since that time, it has only grown in popularity, with many recorded versions and arrangements, such as this one. Enjoy.